Welcome to WaunaTalk, our podcast that highlights the people and products that make Wauna Credit Union so special. This is Josh Ryan from the Wauna Credit Union marketing team, and with me today is Jeannie, a member consultant in the Clatskanie branch. Jeannie, welcome to WaunaTalk.
Thank you.
So first off, I just want to get a little bit of opportunity for our listeners to get to know you. So why don't you tell me a little bit about who you are, what you do here, and what some of your responsibilities are?
So I am a member consultant, two. I've been here 2 years. I do loans, we do teller transactions, member relations, we open accounts, close accounts, pretty much anything anybody could need.
And the member consultants they're our version of tellers. We don't like that term because tellers really are focused on getting you in and getting you out, and our member consultants are more about helping you and answering any questions you have. And you guys are the first people see when they walk into the Clatskanie branch.
Correct. So we're the front lines to where we can interview people, figure out really their needs, their wants, and just make the whole experience a little bit better than just a regular teller transaction with the in and out philosophy.
I know you grew up in Clatskanie too. So what, I don't know if you have a backstory, if you had any kind of dealings with the credit union before you started, but also I really want to know what kind of brought you here. Why did you apply to work at Wauna in the first place?
So yeah, I grew up in Clatskanie, and my dad has worked out at the Wauna Mill for 30 years. He's coming up on retirement this year. So he has a clock room number here. So I kind of grew up here too. Really, I had a couple friends that worked here. So when I moved back into the area, I went away for school for a little bit and came back. I was just one of the better opportunities in Clatskanie, and I applied and happy to work with my friends.
Awesome. And actually, I know you kind of lead into something that I know is a big part of working, especially in the Clatskanie branch, is not only are you working with your friends in the branch, and Heidi talked about this a little bit too, but you're also working with your friends in the community and the people who come in. I think there's kind of an added desire to help just because they are people you grew up with a lot of times.
Yeah, absolutely. So we see people. I know it's kind of cool for me. I was a lifeguard when I was in high school. I'm now, helping those kids that I taught swimming lessons to get their first cars. And peers of mine that I went to school with are buying homes. And I'm helping older people that, have influenced me. I'm helping now with their finances and helping them with savings and any opportunities we have for them to make more money on the money they have saved. Is a cool opportunity.
That's cool. And actually, that's going to lead into one of my later questions, but I think I'll ask it now. So when those people come in, obviously everybody's different and everybody has different needs and wants and different history with money, but what's one thing that you think is just a good thing for people to know about their finances?
I think that really diving into what your credit is, how it affects you. Your savings is also really important. It's like the foundation of everything. But I feel like there's a lot of misunderstandings about credit reports. And once you start reading into and studying up on actually what it is and how it affects your life, a lot of people can improve theirs with really simple steps.
That's cool. Like, what are some examples of ways people have improved?
So one of the big things that I see is just having high balances on your credit cards. Low balance credit cards or low capacity credit cards of even $200 and having $150 on it is going to hurt your score. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, and that's something where a lot of times people get that 200 limit credit card when they're, even still in high school, or they've had some credit problems in the past, and they don't really think about getting a better one.
Right, and just one purchase, you have to use a lot of people think that they have to use their credit card, and making regular payments is healthy for your credit report, but even one purchase can hurt your score. So having a good balance of capacity to balance is going to make your score go up. And
I know it's something where people have come in before and we really help them either reestablish their credit, establish credit in the first place, or, things like helping them get a car loan or a mortgage when they didn't think they would have to. That always really helps people kind of realize the difference between the credit union and maybe a bank or even a different larger credit union.
Right. When people walk in and I, see their whole their account, and once we start talking and you interview someone, it's like a strategy, and everybody's strategy is different on just how to get maximum financial success.
Awesome. Cool. So kind of along those lines, what is something that working here has taught you about your own personal credit? Or, finances, not credit. Or credit.
Well, credit, definitely just those little things about about your credit report, how to use your credit cards, how to establish credit so you're not going too quickly. You're not getting too many things all at once because that's going to hurt your score. What to do when you want to buy a house leading up to. I'm in the process of trying to find a house to buy, and there's a lot of, we just did that class of the 10 Commandments of house buying. That was really eye-opening. A lot of people don't know that.
For those of you interested, we also have a recording of that on our website on the mortgage page. So if you want to hear from Jennifer Clark, who is both in our Clatskanie branch and in our St. Helens branch, go to Wauna Credit Union, go to the mortgage page, and that video is front and center, and Jennifer will talk to you about how to do it and what the steps are. Finally, last question. You guys are always having fun in this branch.
Yes.
What is one time that you've laughed at work? It doesn't have to be a great story. It doesn't even have to be the time you laughed the hardest or even the most recent time you laughed, but something that sticks in your mind as far as...
Well, if you looked in our vault and you would see all the photoshopped pictures that we have of each other, I get a laugh out of that every day.
So for those of you who don't know and don't get to visit our vault, Jeannie is very fancy. And because she is a fancy lady, she has a fancy horse named...
Pecan.
Pecan, not pecan. It's pecan, the fancy way to pronounce it. She only has one leg, but that's okay. I need to work on my Photoshop skills a little bit. But otherwise, it is fun, and we do always enjoy, and they always enjoy having a laugh. It's one of the best parts about coming here is just kind of having, whether, because you guys will laugh with the members too, and that's what kind of makes it special, is it's not, oh, there's no one here, now we're going to cut loose. It's,
Yeah, people walk in on it all the time, and it's always fun to watch people walk in when they're smiling, because we're smiling, so...
Well, Jeannie, thank you for joining us at WaunaTalk.
Thank you for having me.